Okay, let's go for it. A video about constructing triangles, and this time when you are given the length of the three sides, but not of any of the angles. Let's take an example where you're asked to draw a triangle ABC, where AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 5 centimeters, and AC is 4 centimeters. The first thing to talk about is what is meant by AB, BC, and AC. These phrases, or these sets of letters, pairs of letters, indicate the lines that go, in the first case, from A to B, and BC is the line that goes from B to C, and AC is the line that goes from A to C. In other words, you're given there the length of the three sides. I'll just move those around, that makes a bit more sense. To do this, you're going to need a sharp pencil, as always, and a ruler, and these set of compasses. And I hope you'll enjoy watching me make an idiot myself with those this time. Let's start off by constructing one of the lines. Let's start off with the line on the bottom, the 6 centimeter line, because that's AB, and AB is 6 centimeters. Let's draw ourselves a nice long line. Let's mark a spot here and get the ruler, set the ruler up. Okay, get that wrong again. Let's set the ruler up and measure a spot 6 centimeters away from that. There it is. Call that A, call that B. Actually, I'll just replace the line on the right with that. And let's get that out of the way a sec. We're making this up, guys. There we go. 6 centimeters, exactly, to the millimeter. Right, then we want to draw the other two lines. The lines BC, which is the line that goes from B up to C, and the line AC, which is the line that will go from corner A up to C. Let's start from the left. So let's draw the line AC. It needs to be 4 centimeters long, and this is where the compasses are going to come in useful. You're going to need a ruler and your compasses. You take your compasses. Let's just let's move it down a bit so you can see the whole thing. Let's open them up a little bit. Okay, stick the point of your compass onto your ruler on 0. You could, I suppose, do it from any point, but 0 is going to be easiest here. Then extend the compasses. Oops, no, don't do that. Extend the compasses until the point of the pencil is exactly, this is going to be interesting, is exactly, can you see how my compasses won't go exactly? Let's say that's exactly 4 centimeters away. So you want the point of your compass on 0, you want the point of the pencil on the 4 centimeter mark, and we're going to have to be nice and pretend that that is exactly 4 centimeters away, because the machine won't allow it to be any more precise than that. Get rid of your ruler, take your compasses, stick the point into A, and then what you're going to do is you're going to draw an arc with your pencil, like so. And what you'll understand, being intelligent mathematicians, is that all the points on that arc you've just drawn are now 4 centimeters away from point A. That's the first step done. There might be an issue, by the way, over the size of your arc. I've drawn a fairly generous size arc there, and you'll see why in a moment. With experience, you'll get used to understanding how big your arc might end up needing to be, and you'll end up understanding how big to do the arc. But as I say, you'll work that one out with experience. I'm just going to get rid of this little splodge here. Thank you very much. Good. Right, now then, next up we want to draw the line BC, which is apparently 5 centimeters long. So we'll get our ruler again. We'll stick our point, let's get it back the other way. Let's stick our point on 0 again, and we want the tip of the pencil this time to be how far away? That's right, we want it to be 5 centimeters away. Let's move this down. There we go. Let's make that 5. Again, it's not going to go exactly for me, of course. But we'll call that 5 centimeters, and you'll be able to do it more accurately on your computer, on your pencil, on your compass, on your piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to flip my compass around. You see the green circle at the top? Well, you want to be holding your compass at the top of the compass. Don't use 2 hands on your compass. Hold it at the top and press the point reasonably firmly into the paper on point B, but don't hold the 2 legs or arms of the compass. Because if you do so, you run the risk of pulling the 2 points further apart or pushing them further together, and of course then you won't be drawing an arc which is 5 centimeters away from B. Okay, now the idea here is to draw an arc that intersects the original arc, like so. Okay, our 2 arcs intersect at that point there. All the points on the arc I've just drawn are 5 centimetres away from B. All the points we drew on the first arc were 4 centimetres away from A. Therefore, where the two arcs meet will be 5 centimetres away from B and 4 centimetres away from A. And that is where we want point C to be. Moving that out of the way. If I draw a line from here to here, that line will be 4 centimetres long. And if I draw a line from B to where the arcs meet, that line will be 5 centimetres long. And that is the required length of the two lines. I'm just splitting with mine, so I didn't do it exactly accurately. I'm a naughty boy. You'll know all about that. There we go. If the two lines are longer than they need to be, that's fine. As long as they meet where the two arcs meet, then you'll have the required point. Just to reiterate, this is because the first arc we drew from point A drew a series of points that were all 4 centimetres from A. And the second arc, this one, was on an arc that was all of which points were 5 centimetres away from B. And we wanted the line from B to C to be 5 centimetres, didn't we? And we wanted the line from A to C to be 4 centimetres. And therefore, by drawing those two arcs in that way, we found the point which is both 4 centimetres from A and 5 from B. And that is how you use a ruler and compasses to construct a triangle when you are given the length of the three sides.